everyone, welcome back to another Couch Cat podcast video. I'm your host, Ryan, also known as Paisan in Game, and this is my constant co-host, Alan, also known as Crazy Fine Game. Alan, what's going on?
Hello.
Ooh, and we're both wearing orange if you haven't noticed, so it's very spooky season over here.
Sure is.
And this video is going to be another review of the event unlocks. We did this during the community event. And we're doing it again. We're bringing you another one. They're fun. So what we'll be doing is we'll be going over all these special, not as in like the special item slot, but like the special unlocks that are tied to the event itself, and giving it a soft rating, like what's worth it to us and what might be worth it to you, as especially a new player. Because in global chat, Alan, there's tons of new players saying, "What do I get first, a special or a pet?"
It's classic.
And if you're looking for that answer, get both of them, because you're going to need it.
Yeah, just grind out hard. You got this. Come on.
Yeah, just grind it out. All right. So without further ado, let me pop it up. So what looks good here? Not okay. Well, this is good. All right. So this is the event landing page when you go to Mayhol's Hut. Again, don't ask me how to say it properly. And again, here's look at this.
Someone's been grinding this event pretty hard, huh?
This is like 3 days, and I got one coin node today at the time of this recording, which is the 24th. So
that sucks.
So I think Ubi broke it. It's definitely his fault. So if you haven't seen it already, there's a quick look at the Halloween event video that I pushed out a couple days ago, 1 or 2 days ago, and it goes over this briefly what all this is. So I'm not going to, talk about it again, but you can essentially ignore this as a new player. And here, these are staples. What I call staples. They're here in every event, so you can essentially ignore this too. So we start getting into. Let me zoom in here. So we start getting into the actual unlocks, like what's tied to the event. And Alan, I want to know if you agree with me or not.
Okay.
Since the backgrounds are essentially just, we know they're map packs, like
right.
We didn't make them.
Pre-purchased.
Yeah, they're pre-purchased. Would you even consider wasting, or maybe you don't consider waste, but would you consider using your currency on a background?
If I had leftovers, I'd probably do it. Honestly, I think some of these backgrounds, like this is a background heavy event. For sure. Like there's some here, and then there's some at the end that we'll cover as well. But I think there's like 1 or 2 that look really good that I'd be willing to waste, if you will, my currency. But I think I want to go after an item. Like personally, I want to go after some type of avatar item rather than the background. And I just hope, I guess, I find the background another day.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. If I have leftover currency, like in the community event, I just spent all of the leftover community stuff like not even 2 weeks ago. And I bought avatars and backgrounds. And there's 3 here, but there's like 5 at the bottom of this list.
Yeah.
But so let's start off with the avatars. Now, all the avatars here are 200 cursed cats,
which are awesome, by the way.
Yeah, they're amazing. We're not biased with cats or anything.
Yeah.
And 15 pumpkin coins right off the bat, so not too impossible.
No, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of people already rocking some of these avatars. What let's do? Here we go. So the first one is a fractured moon ghost, and it says, "Where did the rest of the moon go?" It's very clean, very spooky. I get Zelda vibes from this, Alan.
Like Breath of the Wild, we get the red moon. Yes,
Breath of the Wild. Or like even even from all the classics like Majora's Mask, etc., the half moon with the smile. Which also you could also say it's like Rave Master too, if anyone knows Rave Master, the OG manga and anime. But very cool. Fun fact, I saw Duck. So Duck was buying, he's a player. Duck's a player in game, and he bought a shit ton of currency. And he kept posting his stats, and everyone's like, "How'd you get like 500 coins already, or whatever the number was?" And he said, the person under me gets an avatar of their choosing, and someone in chat got hooked up. It was actually our friend Karu. I'm sorry, Karu, I can't say your name correctly, but it's Japanese. But like She got the Fractured Moon Ghost.
Oh, nice. That's
within like an hour of the event, you know. So
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Good on Duck. Good on players like Duck.
Yeah.
And that stuff.
With all the money.
With all the money. So on to the next one. This isn't new. We've seen this before.
I just thoroughly love this one. I love the name of it, Gourd Lord. Like it just rolls off the tongue perfectly. Like I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I like fighting them.
This is an NPC design that I think of when I'm in like a MMO that has like a Halloween event.
Right. Right.
And here it says, "We'll steal your gear." So, you know,
I think it's probably my favorite avatar out of all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, we're about to cover my favorite, which is the Headless Horse Puppy. I love the eerie outline that makes it, you know, like paranormal, makes it ghostly.
Yep.
I love it, and I think the cape and the paws and shit, I think it's just a smooth design. So I'm not. I am heavily biased with this one. It says, and it's not very good at playing fetch.
It's a good description
because it doesn't have a head.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Moving on, Hot Dog Avatar. I swear we saw this in the community event. It looks so familiar.
I don't think it was there.
Yeah, I've seen this before, so maybe it's just old. But this is not to be confused with a sausage dog, which interesting. This to me is more like a pet.
Yeah, I would say that the hot dog doesn't fit the theme of Halloween, in my opinion. Out of all of these, that one's the least Halloween themed.
Yeah, like I think it would be funny if it was like a dog in a hot dog costume. Like, you know, like a dog trick or treating, and it's an Oscar Minor Wiener like costume. Yeah. Otherwise, like, you know, I'm not spooked by it, right?
Yeah.
The next one is a pumpkin ghost, which I think is pretty cool.
This one is actually really well designed as well too. It's probably my second favorite in the avatars.
And it's one of my favorite NPCs along with the gourd.
Yeah. I love fighting the Gourd Lord.
Yeah. Say that 5 times.
Yeah.
Gourd Lord. No, I'm just kidding. And this is one of the Pumpkin Witch's victims. Who's the Pumpkin Witch? Who is she?
Who knows?
But this is how you can build lore in the game with the, you know, like Ubi has a lot of opportunities here. And then the next one, which I think is super cute, I guess, like, so my wife Kimchers is she's a returning player, so every event she steps, right? And this is what she's got her eyes on. And I think it's just clean, dude. I like the text in the mirror,
the happy Halloween going across. Yeah,
and then
that's cool.
The bat wings on the mirror itself.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's very clean.
She wishes she could see herself one more time. Oh,
dude, that's just sad. That's a sad description right there.
Dude, you just made me cry, man. Stream's over, dude. And so, this is like my favorite pet, straight up.
Yeah, dude. The pets are a little bit more pricey, but I really love the designs.
500 cats and 50 pumpkin nodes, which the cats
50 pumpkin nodes is going to be hard, or the pumpkin coins is going to be hard.
The cats are thrown at you. Like, I'm already like I said, I don't want to scroll all the way up, but it's like 700, but like the coins are so hard to get. And so here's Harry, and this is the strength dominant pet. In every event there's a strength, there's a defense I should say focus, not dominant. There's a defense focused pet, and there's a balanced pet. If I remember correctly, Alan. And so this is Harry, and it's got 2,400 strength, 900 defense, and 0.5 crit. And it says you're a spider, Harry, which is just,
I think that's great.
You know, it reminds me of the forest in Harry Potter.
Yeah. It also reminds me, you know, those YouTube videos of that cute spider? Like, that's what this pet reminds me of.
Like was it the Pixar looking one, or are you saying like the real one?
No, the Pixar looking one. It's like a comic like one.
Yeah. It's in a lot of like memes and shit. So the next one's Plague Bat. And fun fact, our friend of the show, Ice Neo, got the Plague Bat, and he said he was the first one to get it. He's number 1 in circulation. And he says, I'll never get anything. So there's that. This is he's always bullying me. What's all? So this is the defense focused.
Right.
Or pet, and so it's the same stats but reverse: 2400 defense instead of strength, and 900 strength and 0.5 crit. Not terrible. I do like the bat design. It reminds me Alan's Dinkum, where all the fucking bats were coming after me.
It's got that good shadow. Wait, what's the description for the plague bat?
It says, "Don't let it touch you."
Makes sense.
So it's like
makes
Dinkum.
sense.
And it's got little plaguey wings, like you said. So don't want the plague during Halloween. Oh, here's the pumpkin witch. Here's the lore, dude.
There we go.
Yeah, and it looks like a pumpkin witch with a cast iron and a kitty.
Yeah, and it's the balanced pet.
Yes, so yeah, you're right. This is the balance. So it's 1650 defense, 1650 strength, and 0.5 crit.
Yep.
And it says we'll offer you some pumpkin soup. I mean, I guess I'll try it. And so moving on, there's always special food for the events that go on, and I'd say this is very Halloween-esque.
Yeah, caramel apple screams Halloween.
Yeah, so for 4 cats, you can get a caramel apple, 2000 HP. In your opinion, Alan, is food generally worth grabbing?
I would do it if like I happen to have just like 4 cats laying around, you know. As a
you're cleaning up like your
maximizing my currency as best as possible.
But at the end of the day, it might even be beneficial just to sell those cats. You never know.
Yeah, it's true.
The next one I think is super clean. The spider toast with the web movement and the spider itself.
Yeah.
That's pretty gnarly to fit on like this little piece of toast, you know?
Yep.
And it's 50,000 HP, so also more bang for the buck for 12 cats.
Exactly. It's the amount of HP versus cats is less for the spider toast, so you might as well get the spider toast over the caramel apple. Yeah.
And that's the food. There's not a lot of food to grab. And like Alan said, it's like a last minute pickup if you've got currency lying around.
Yeah.
Now onto the specials. So, in the beginning we said pets are a huge priority for new players or just players in general. And specials should be right up there. They're interchangeable as number 1, number 2. But definitely if you're grinding for event unlocks, grab a special, grab a pet, or one or the other. And they are more expensive, Alan. So
yes, they are.
We're at 650, so 150 more cats. But luckily, the coins stay the same, which is,
that is a bonus. You're going to have to grind so hard to get a special and a pet, in my opinion, especially for those casual players. You're just going to have to constantly step.
So like you, dude, like you, I will say you unlock one thing this event.
I will probably only unlock one thing this event. You're absolutely right, because it's only 2 weeks long.
All right, so let's get into it. I think all these look pretty cool.
Yeah.
So how do you think it's
Sharon's?
Yeah, Sharon's lantern or Sharon's lantern.
Yep.
This is a defensive or defense heavy special. I think it looks sweet.
It looks nice.
1600 defense. Yeah, with the green flames and blue flames. And 950 strength and then 0.5 crit.
Does it have a description?
And it says lights the way so you don't fall into the river of Styx.
Nice. Good lore there.
Good lore there. And then we have Ghost in a Jar, which I think is just like
I think this is my favorite.
Hell, dude.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite special.
I want this, nice. Dude.
Yeah.
It's like, look, he's sleeping.
Yeah, yeah, it's really cute.
And it's got the reverse stats, 600 strength, 950 defense. And it says, looks cute, but don't let it out.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then here's the Misbehaving Raven. This is probably the balanced one, huh?
Yep.
1275 strength, 1275 defense.
Yep.
So you can go, full in strength, full in defense, or get a pretty good balance pickup if you get the pet and the special.
Honestly, I recommend just going full on either strength or defense. Make a choice and just go with that.
Yeah, if you're a full strength player, you might want to consider just defense, because most of your stats, your defensive stats, are going to come from your equips, especially in PvP and then also Battle Arena, right? So it's a recommendation, but generally when you're so high level, you just want more strength. So you'll a lot
I'll
of
just
high.
go glass cannon.
Yeah, they'll go glass cannon. But if you're like mid tier, you know, in the thousands range, like it's not bad to pick up to get your defensive stats from the equipables.
Sure.
So you can just pour into defense, or I mean strength,
Strength.
and then dex if you are doing quests.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, or you know, like Alan, just make a fucking choice. Yeah. So,
figure out what you want to do.
get on with it, you know.
Yeah.
And then so here are the two additional items within the Soul Flame set. Ubi's been releasing Soul Flame item sprites throughout, you know, the events. So here we have the leggards, and it's just there's no which we discovered last time on the community. We thought we were crazy, and then no, that's how it is. So which is unfortunate because this item, you know, you could definitely build lore around. This mystical item. This
where'd the Soul Flame come from?
Yeah, who's the Soul Flame provider? Do you have to have like a subscription? Does it get delivered? Like, and then here we go. The atrocity of this event. Just more backgrounds, dude.
156 and 158 are really cool, especially 158. See that's a cute background, right? Like, I might be tempted to get that if I have leftover currency over the item sprites or food or whatever. Like, but 158, I would for sure get.
This one?
Yeah, look how cute that thing is.
All right, so 158 and 156 definitely came from the same map pack.
They had to have been, yeah.
The faces are like, you know?
Yep. And it's like that cute, scary-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here, we'll just show you real quick. Here's 154, very spooks, very map pack. It doesn't fit the game at all.
Yeah.
I wish, you know, the backgrounds, like kind of like the original releases, like the backgrounds that were in the same pack as the town art, that makes sense. But like this stuff, it's like, it's not even the same as, it's not even pixel, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see pixel art backgrounds.
Yeah, like this looks really good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like it belongs in Simple.
Right.
And then 157. And this just looks like
River,
like Diablo or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah. You want to show the top three?
Yeah. We'll complete this. See, look at this, dude. What is these? Are zombies?
Yeah, zombies.
Like, I wish, you know what I wish was a background? The art for the spooky graveyard.
Oh yeah, now that would have been good.
Yeah. And then here, like, see, like the
house,
kind of 3D art.
Yep.
Like, this looks like it's from like Oblivion or something. Like,
yeah.
And then like this one definitely, right?
I mean, that's another good one, in my opinion. But yeah, doesn't match.
No. Yeah, so those are the event items. Alan's favorite. What's your favorite avatar, Alan? Do you want to?
Gourd Lord.
Okay.
Yep.
Mine was Horse Puppy. Harry.
Yep.
Yeah, for the pet for sure.
Yeah, too easy.
And then for your special, are you going with
Ghost in a jar?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You'll only get one, but
yeah, I know. I like each of these, but you know, I'll only. My goal is to get Ghost in the Jar, and then everything else, who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, we'll
Casual
see.
playing, it hurts.
It does hurt. But yeah, so those were the, you know, a quick overview and / review of the event unlocks for the Halloween event of 2022.
Yep.
There's some good pickups. You know, unfortunately, I've seen in chat, you know, people are saying, "Oh, I don't like anything that, you know, this event," and
that's
how do you not like, you know? But
that is wild.
I just want to bring up one thing to consider. And Alan, since you're here, I would love to hear your thoughts on this because you're a numbers guy. But I've seen some, you know, advisors in chat, which, you know, I wouldn't say take it with a grain of salt. They know how to play this game for the most part, and they're like, you know, pick an event. You know, either get your unlocks here, or sell the currency and prepare to get stuff for Christmas, because that's the cool thing about the event cycle is that, you know, Halloween and Christmas and stuff, it's like back to back, right?
Right.
But the Christmas tends to phase out Halloween with the stats. So
that's true.
What do you?
And then we also have the World Cup event in between too.
Yeah, which is I'm gonna sell everything, all
Yeah,
currency. I
yeah.
don't know
I'm
what the heck
curious
that's supposed to be.
how rich that currency is going to be.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
But what do you think, Alan? Like, is it worth grinding the Halloween event just for the Christmas event to come behind it?
I mean, I think it depends on what you prefer theme wise. Like, are you more into Halloween? Or are you more into Christmas? I think that will drive the factor. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think that definitely makes sense. You either choose one or the other. Absolutely. As a casual player, that 100% makes sense because I don't have the money to purchase currency and I don't have the time to grind to get every freaking item in this event. So, yeah, I mean, shoot, now I got to figure out what event I want, I want to grind for, whether it's
Forget I said
Christmas.
anything. Forget I even asked, you know.
Sorry, Gord Lord, you're not going to make it. I got to wait for Christmas.
But yeah, that's just something to consider, especially as a new player. But if you don't even know how long you're going to be playing this game, just grind. Just grind.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, at the end of the day, like if you're a casual player, might as well just screw it. If you make it, you make it. If you, as a casual player within 2 weeks of stepping, you should have enough for one item.
Yeah.
And then that you'll be okay. Plus, I say risk it for the biscuit. Assume World Cup is going to be expensive for the Europeans out there who love it, and sell all that for the Christmas. And there you go.
Yeah. There you go. And then your Halloween shit you can just showcase.
Yeah. Might as well.
Or sell it to some new player who's on the scene and is like, hey, or even established players like, hey, I missed out on the Halloween event. And then you can make money that way as on the market.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's the video in the nutshell. That's the Halloween unlocks. Alan, any parting words before we shut this thing down?
Nah, good luck grinding, everyone. I hope you get your items that you want. Yeah, actually, leave a comment below which items you're looking for. That'd be awesome. I'm curious what everyone wants to get. So,
dude, gnarly. And leave down below what you've already gotten, because I want to feel accomplished through other players, because it's been one hell of a grind so far, and we're only on day 2, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah. Please leave a comment down below and like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to check out our website, couchcatpod.com, for more SimpleMMO content. I'm Ryan, that's Alan, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.
See ya.